So now we have a campaign, a search campaign for myloancare.in website. Okay, but the search campaign is empty. There are no ad groups and there are no keywords and ad copies. So we are yet to create those. In order to create ad groups, we first need to get a list of relevant keywords. Now, how do we get this list of relevant keywords? We get it from Keyword Planner tool. Okay, so first we need to access the Keyword Planner tool. From there we will get a list of keywords. From those keywords we will target only the relevant ones and remove the irrelevant ones. Okay, so we get a list of keywords. That is step number one. We select the relevant keywords only. That is step number two. And then we divide those keywords into ad groups based on theme of keywords. Okay, remember this statement. We create ad groups based on theme of keywords. You will be asked some question around theme of keywords in your Google Ads certification exam. Okay, so remember this statement. Ad groups are created based on theme of keywords. So let us learn practically how to create ad groups. So in order to create ad groups for this campaign, we'll go ahead and click the tools option because we want to access Keyword Planner tool. Okay, so go to tools. Look at this. Can you see planning and Keyword Planner, right? So this is what we are going to access now. Also note that sometimes you might feel that you have a slightly different interface. So this panel, can you see this panel, column number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? This panel sometimes appears like this. Let me just zoom in. Yeah. So can you see sometimes your panel might appear like this if you're zoomed in. Okay. So I suggest you zoom out by pressing control minus or command minus like this, command minus once, yeah, and then you will have the entire panel. Nothing wrong with the compressed version, but I like to work along with this panel. So I'll go to planning and Keyword Planner tool to access it. Okay, we'll simply skip the pop-up, skip this part, get started. Okay, so this is the AdWords account, okay, that we are working on. And Google is asking me, do you want to discover new keywords? Are you hunting for new keywords, or you want to get just the search volume and some forecasts related to the keywords? Okay, so right now our problem is we don't have a list of keywords. Okay, and in order to create ad groups we need a list of keywords, especially list of relevant keywords. So I'll find my solution over here, discover new keywords. I'll select this option because I want to find new keywords which are related to home loan. Okay, we are hunting new keywords which are somewhat related to home loans, and Google Keyword Planner tool gives us a list of keywords which are actually being searched on Google. These are not just assumptions made by people. These are actual keywords, these are actual search queries which are being searched on Google's search engine. Okay, so let us select the arrow, discover new keywords arrow. Start with keywords. Okay, so enter products or services closely related to your business, right? So you want keywords which are related to home loan. So simply type in home loan. Okay, if you're a digital marketing institute and you're looking for keywords for a digital marketing institute for a digital marketing course, then you would probably write digital marketing course. Okay, and when you say get results, you're telling Google give me results or show me keywords which are related to digital marketing course. Okay, in this case we are focusing on home loan, so let us write home loan, right? Include brand names, that's fine. And it's okay if Google shows me brand names of brands, right? Like home loan HDFC, or home loan by HDFC bank, by SBI bank, it's fine. Enter a domain. Now if you don't know what the reference word should be, a simple note over here is sometimes you might get clients from a very niche background. For example, one of my clients is Folksar Industries, which focuses mainly on below sealed walls. So, for example, if you search for this website, folksarind.com, and he's my client, one of the clients, and I was running campaigns for this business. And look at the products: valves, flanges, fittings, pipes, right? And mostly mechanical products. And one of their star products is below seal walls. So let's go to Belosil Walls, and they wanted me to promote this thing. Now I had no idea before taking up the project what this was. So I had to spend a lot of time understanding the product first, then understanding the content and the website itself. Okay, and then later on I did the competitor research and all. But sometimes you might not have a reference keyword with you. Like home loan is fine, it is easy, but what should be the reference keyword for below seal walls, right? So you might have no idea. So in that case, what you can do is you can simply copy the landing page of the client, right? The landing page related to the product, and you can paste it over here, enter a domain. Now based on the content and the keywords on the landing page, Google will suggest you a few more keywords, additional keywords, right? And so that is another way of getting keywords. So if you have a reference word, that's fine, but if you're not sure about the reference word, then you can simply enter the URL of that web page. Okay, so in this case we have a reference word, home loan. So I'm simply going to type in home loan and then get results. We don't need to enter domain or the URL in this case. Get results. Okay, now there you go. You have a list of keywords. These are the various keywords. These are the average monthly searches, right? How many searches take place every month for this keyword? The competition, it says, is very high. Competition is too high. And we have some other metrics like top of page bid and top of page bid high range. So this is low range and this is high range. Top of page bid means what should be your bid amount or estimated bid amount to put your ad in the top 4 listings. So remember, on Google search result page, you see 4 ads at the top and 3 ads at the bottom. Okay. Now to be on the top, what should be the minimum bid and what should be the maximum bid, high range bid? So this is just an estimate. Okay. These are not accurate numbers. This is just a reference number. Why is this not accurate? This is not accurate because Google is showing you data from the past 12 months. This is last 12 months data. Okay, so there might be n number of variations, and this cannot be considered to be as an accurate data, but it's a very good data to start things off. Okay, this is a very good reference for us. At the top, now it says home loan is searched for around 10,000 to 100,000 times, right? So 10,000 to 1 lakh searches take place on Google for the keyword home loan. But this data is related to India as a whole, right? India as a whole, as a country. But a client wants to focus mainly on Mumbai and Thane. So data from the whole of India would be irrelevant in this case, right? So in this case, we need to filter out the locations as well. I'll simply go ahead and select the pencil icon and type in, remove India, and type in Mumbai, Thane. Yes, can you see? Now suddenly 10,000 to 100,000 got reduced to 1,000 to 10,000, right? The actual number is 6,000, 6,600, correct. The actual number is 6,600. So basically from Mumbai and Thane region, 6,600 people search for the keyword home loan. Now how do I know this number? So because we are using the free account right now, you're getting a range over here. But once you start pumping in money, once you start running the campaigns live, you will find your absolute numbers, actual data, absolute numbers. Okay, not range, but absolute numbers. So right now we are using the free version. That's why Google is showing or giving us a range. Okay, so this is how you set the location, the interested location. Okay, keep this as English, this as Google, right? And data, keep it as last 12 months data, that's fine. But if you can go ahead and customize it as well. If you want to download these keywords in an Excel sheet, so you can hit the download keyword ideas button as well. Okay. Now in the exam you will be asked what kind of data or what kind of information we get from the keyword planner tool. Okay, so you need to know these columns, like what all data we get from the keyword planner tool, then only you'll be able to answer that question correctly. So the keyword planner tool gives us data or information related to the keywords, or it suggests additional keywords. It gives us their every month average. It gives us their average monthly searches. It gives us the competition, and it gives us the estimated bid, right? The low range bid and the high range bid. That's it. Now, how many keywords do we have over here? We have around 396 keywords, which are actually being searched on Google and which are somewhat related to home loans. But you will find many of these keywords are irrelevant. Irrelevant, right? Like keywords like mortgage or equity loans will be irrelevant in this case. So let us filter out the irrelevant ones and keep only the relevant ones. Okay, so step number one is you get a list of relevant keywords, which we have already done now. Step number two is filtering them. So can you see add filters? Okay, so from here I can add a filter like show me only those keywords whose text does not contain mortgage. mortgage. So can you see the mortgage related keywords have vanished, disappeared. Okay, so we have filtered out results to a smaller extent, not to a very large extent, but we have added a filter. So this is how you add filters. Okay, now it's time to create ad groups. Okay, so ad groups are created based on theme of keywords. So from the previous video, we know that home loan interest can be a theme, first theme. Home loan eligibility can be a theme. Home loan EMI can be a theme, and home loan documentation can also be a theme, right? There can be more themes, but right now let us focus on these four. Okay, so let's start by creating our first ad group, and this is how you do it. So first theme that we are going to focus on is interest. So simply select the keywords with interest, home loan interest in it. So I have home loan interest rate, SBI home loan interest rate, SDFC home loan interest rate, eligibility not required, home loan rates, but there is no interest, so I'm going to ignore this for now. Home loan interest from Axis Bank will also be quite relevant, but there is no interest word, so ignore it. Axis Bank home loan interest rate, yes, quite relevant. Housing loan. So even though housing loan is same as home loan, they are synonyms, but in this case we should ignore them. Why? Because this ad group has keywords which have home loan and interest in them. For housing loan interest, we should create a separate ad group, a new ad group. Okay, so do not mix housing related keywords with home related keywords. Okay, so housing loan interest rate will be a separate ad group, and keywords with home loan interest rate will be a separate ad group. A simple example can be digital marketing course, internet marketing course, and online marketing course. So even though they mean the same, they are synonyms, right? But you should keep all the keywords related to digital marketing in ad group number one, keywords related to internet marketing course ad group number two, and keywords with online marketing course as ad group number three. Okay, so in this case, home loan and housing loan keywords will be entirely different from each other. So let us select a few more keywords related to home loan interest. Home loan interest, low home loan, there's no home loan interest rates, all banks. Okay, now assume that I've spent time and I've shortlisted or selected all the keywords which are related to home loan. Okay, now what are we supposed to do? Now we need to add these keywords to an ad group named as home loan interest. Okay, and we need to add that ad group to the campaign that we created in the previous sessions. So can you see add to plan? Instead of add to plan, you are going to select add to existing campaign. We are going to add these keywords to the campaign that we have created in the past, right? So add to existing campaign. Now Google is asking you which campaign. You might have campaign 1, campaign 2, campaign 3. You have to choose the right campaign. In this case, we are going to add these keywords and ad groups to the search campaign that we created for home loan for myloancare.in. So select the campaign. This is the campaign that we have selected, and add these keywords to the ad group. But which ad group? So let us create a new ad group. Can you see create new ad group? Okay, and select the option create new ad group, and it is asking us to add a name to the ad group. Now always remember, the name should be related to the type of keywords the ad group has. Like for example, this ad group contains keywords which are only related to home loan interest. So in this case, I would name it as interest underscore home loan. You don't need to add underscores, but I just have that habit of adding it, so that's why. But you can add a simple space as well. So interest underscore home loan, and how much should be the bid of your keywords? Now remember, the bid is added at keyword level. So this keywords bid is around 24 rupees, and the other keywords might be around 20 25 rupees. So let me just randomly add a number as, like, considering 24 as the reference, I'll add 25 rupees as my bid. Okay, and you can always go back and edit or change the bid. That is not an issue. Done. So these keywords will be added to this ad group, and this ad group will be added to this campaign. Okay, now besides that, you will find something called as broad match, phrase match, and exact match. These are called as match types, which we will discuss very soon. So for time being, simply ignore them. Select add keywords option. So after selecting the keywords, you will hit the add keywords option. What happens is these keywords will get added to this ad group, and this ad group will get added to this campaign. Add keywords. So can you see it says in account? You have added this keyword to your account. So all the keywords, selected keywords, will have this label in the account status that they are in your account, which is a good sign. So this is our first ad group. Let us go ahead and create our next ad group for EMI, home loan EMI as the theme.